Good morning, all. This is Meghna. Today I'm going to present about Ansible. What is Ansible? Ansible is an open source IT configuration management, deployment, and orchestration tool. It aims to provide a large productivity gains to a wide variety of automation challenges. Why Ansible? What are the benefits of Ansible? It is agentless, meaning that we need to install Ansible only on the controller machine. There is no need of installing Ansible on the host machines. It is declarative, not procedural. It is having a tiny learning curve. It is very easy to learn because the Ansible playbooks are written in YAML language, yet another markup language, which is human readable. Ansible communicates with the host machines using standard SSH, which is very secure and reliable. And it is powerful and flexible. Ansible can configure hundreds of host machines within the same time frame. What are the Ansible terms? Some of the Ansible terms are controller machine in which you install the Ansible. Inventory is the host file in which you store the addresses of the host machines. Facts are the global variables that contains the information about the client systems. Playbook consists of the code in YAML through which you can configure the host machines. Tasks are the single procedure that needs to be executed. Role is the organization of the files and tasks that can be later called in the playbook. Play is the execution of the playbook. This is the Ansible architecture. The This is the controller machine in which you install the Ansible. Ansible communicates with the host machines through standard SSH, and Ansible default folder structure is /etc/Ansible. In that we store playbooks and inventory file. In inventory file we store the addresses of the host machines. Now I'll show the demo. With the help of the Vagrant file, we launch three machines. One is for the controller, one is for the uh, web machine, and one is for the DB machine. Once you do Vagrant up and you can see three machines are running. SSH into the controller. First, we need to create a public and private key in the .ssh folder, and also we need to copy the temp file and give the permissions to it. In this folder, we'll have the public private key and PAM file. Ansible default folder structure is /etc/Ansible. In this folder, we store all the playbooks and the host file. To execute a playbook, we use the command sudo Ansible playbook, name of the playbook. We need to give the password. Now, MongoDB is installing in the DB machine. We can ping the web and DB machines using the command sudo. We can receive the Pong response. And once you install the playbook, Mongo database in the DB machine and Node app in the web machine, in the browser, if you give the IP address of web app, You can see the Nginx is running because we have installed using the playbook. If you give the port number, you can see the web app running. And if you give /post, you can see the post. This is on premises. And if you want to launch, I mean, if you want to migrate everything to the cloud, we can launch the EC2 machines, three EC2 machines using the Terraform. With the help of main.tf, we can launch three EC2 machines in the cloud. One acts as a controller, one acts as a DB machine, one is acts as a web machine. This is for the web app instance. This is for the controller, and this is for the DB instance. Once you launch SSH into the controller, we can run this by using Terraform. And then you can do Terraform apply, and you can see three EC2 instances launch in the cloud, and you can SSH into the controller machine. And you can execute the playbooks. You need to remember to add the addresses in the host file. So the three EC2 instances are launched. So now go to the AWS account and SSH into the Ansible controller. Uh, Go inside the .ssh folder, and you can create the keys, public, private, and you can add .pem file and give the permissions. You can go into the Ansible default folder, and you can play the playbooks, and that will create a app in that will install app in web machine and database in the MongoDB. And you need to add the IP addresses of the web app and database machine in the host file. And if you copy the public IP address in the browser, you can see the app is running, and you can see the post as well. Thank you for listening.